Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic, and we're back with another daily tarot vlog. Today is September the 9th, 2018. It's a 999 type of day, so we're going to get into these tarot messages. Quickly, before I do that, I want to let you know my website is LPHtarot.com. You can find all the information about the services I have to offer you, as well as the buy one get one that I have going right now for my personal consultations. And we do still have our 555 one question tarot solutions and answers available for you. And you can still purchase your radical raffle tickets, and you can also order your custom channeled words of clarity deck, still all on the website. So we're going to do our words of clarity, we're going to do the flashcards, we're going to do a tarot message, then we'll do a message for the men, a message for the ladies, and we'll get into our love bucket and do the radical raffle reading, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the word of clarity. Today is a new moon in Virgo from Western astrology, and in the sign of Leo from Vedic or sidereal astrology. So you can look up more about the astrology, but the new moon is classically, it's the time to sow seeds of intention. So be very aware of the consciousness that you hold today. Be very aware of your headspace today as you are planting seeds for the days to come. Now I'm just seeing that, of course, my battery on my phone is not fully charged. So let me plug that in before we get cut off during our reading. I apologize for that, but we're going to get that settled real quick and easy. So watch out for the earthquake on YouTube. Give me just a second. I'm going to plug you guys right in so I can keep you live with me. There we go. All right, good. Now we're good to go. All right, back to shuffling. So, I do these readings because I absolutely love and adore my brothers and sisters of humanity. That would be all of you. This reading is not for a specific sign of the zodiac. It's for those who are attracted to watch it. So, oh, Lisa, thank you for sharing that. Lisa is letting me know that it's also the Jewish New Year. So it's a very auspicious day today. I did not know that it was a Jewish New Year, so thank you for sharing that with me. It was interesting though, because I found myself, okay, so here's a bit of a story as I shuffle, because I feel like I need to shuffle a lot today for some reason. But I woke up, it's been like in the back of my consciousness, go to church. And I'm like, go to church? Do you know how many years it's been since I set foot in church? I know there's all types of churches, but I have not been to a church. And so this morning I woke up and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll find a church. So I start looking up, and there's one that's going to start in a time where I can be there. So I went, and it was interesting because they were talking about how the power of prayer, or as we speak out here, the power of the spoken word, they could trace the changes in the neighborhood because of the power of prayer. People walked around and blessed the neighborhood and asked for Holy Spirit and love energy to come in and for the darkness to be removed. And so they were talking about how in this neighborhood, different buildings were demolished. That was the only way to remove some of this dark energy that was here. And new buildings were constructed and new homes, and that the energy shifted with that. And so what I gathered about my trip to church was how important it is for us to speak into our communities the blessings we would like to see over them, because we can literally change our world. So if there's something you'd like to see improved in your neighborhood, in your community, in your world, you know, as you go about your day, whether you're walking, talking, or driving down the street, you can pour the blessings out upon your community that you would like to see enhanced, okay? So, all right, we've got the word of clarity. It popped out, and done shuffling that. Word of clarity is expansion. So the Lesser Sky saying, Plant your seeds for expansion. How would you like to expand your energy? How would you like to expand your activity? How would you like to expand your awareness? How would you like to expand, period? Expansion. How would you like expansion to come in your life? The bottom of the deck is joy. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. I remember that song from church when I was a kid. Joy. Joy is in our heart. Joy is part of how we decide what we want to expand. If it brings you joy, wouldn't you like that to expand? And so by getting in that place of joy, not only do solutions and answers come in through our intuition, but the things that bring us joy bring us further expansion. And by focusing in that energy of joy, the expansion is enhanced, augmented, allowed, received, embraced. Yes. The flashcards, let's see what we got today. Ooh, the gray cat comes out to play again. Now y'all watch me sit up here and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. You watch me go. Even though you saw me do all that shuffling, here we are again. The great great gray cat comes out to grace the tongue twist, to grace us with its presence again. And what I'm hearing is, just as my tongue was twisted and I knew what I wanted to say, but the words came out a little twisted, sometimes that's what we're receiving with our intuition, as our intuition is speaking to us, as the gray kitty cat whispers to the deep recesses of your mind. Sometimes, although you get it, it's a little bit tongue twisted, a little bit, yeah? But I feel that that is being refined, yeah? Because the more you hear it, the more you expose yourself to it, the more in tune you become with it, the more you get used to it. So also, the more you hear it and you thought I was saying one thing, or you ignored it and something materialized in your experience, now that is a gauge to help you in future experiences say, oh, well, I remember last time I heard or I had a similar experience and I didn't heed it and it didn't turn out so well for me in this or that way. So now I'm more familiar with the whisper of the kitty cat. So it comes in so much more with clarity and with less confusion, with less of a twisted tongue, yeah? So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck of the flashcards here. We have, ooh, the star. Love it. The star is a symbol of destiny. It's a symbol of fate. It's a symbol of guidance. It's a symbol of healing. It's a symbol of divinity. It's a symbol of all of these different things. And so definitely feeling, you know, with this message, the divine guidance coming in with your gray kitty cat of intuition, speaking loud and clear messages for you to hear so that you could have your guidance and your direction more and more clear. So in what way today are we heeding our intuition? In what way today is our intuition guiding us to expansion? In what way today is our intuition guiding of our true essence, more of our true nature, more of our ownership of our experience. Okay, let's get into the tarot message that goes with these oracle messages here, intuitive messages. What are the messages that I should speak to my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity today, Lord God? What do I need to be saying so that it can be heard? Yeah, the message of the practice hearing your intuition. Every time you heard intuitively and did not heed it is, and this is a continuation of a message that I was guided to tell a young lady last night. And it's, you know, every time you hear the intuition and you choose not to heed it is a practice session, because in hindsight you knew that you should have, And as you moved forward from not listening to that intuition, the evidence was presented to you of why it would have been better for you. It was on point that you could have, should have, or would have, but did not follow the guidance of your intuition. Fill in the blank. What were you being guided to? In the case of the young lady yesterday, she was being guided to contact me at a time where I was thinking about an event that she was at, and she did not contact me, and I did not even know that she was going to be at that event. But when we were led to each other's paths last night, it came up, and the message is resonant today still, that you know the intuition is guiding you, just like the North Star, just like the guiding lights, just like the ship, the captains on the ships could guide their ships through the astrology and the stars and the positioning of them. Just like you could locate, if you know the stars, you can locate where you are and navigate yourself to where you want to be through the stars. Well, in this case, your stars are speaking through your intuition directly to you. And the song from Earth, Wind, and Fire keeps screaming at me. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright, you see what you could truly be. And so what it's saying to me with that is, some of us have taken the opportunity to begin to show the star that we are, to begin to express and expand the presentation of all that we are, that only you and I can deliver to humanity in the way that we do it, oh so uniquely from the rest. And so in doing that, you know, it is creating more for us, in that it is an expansion. So if somebody says, oh, you got too much going on, and we say, I don't have too much going on, I'm doing one thing. It to you looks like I've got too many things going on and my energy is scattered and I'm not focused, but in reality that's because you're unaware of my point of focus, which is delivering to my brothers and sisters of humanity all that I am, because it is in me and it will not go to my grave with me. I will leave it here with my brothers and sisters of humanity. So what is that? Somebody is doing something more creative. Somebody is going out and honoring and doing the things that they're really good at, as athletes, as healers, as teachers, as artists, as writers, as, again, teachers, and as students, as lovers, as blessers. Yeah, as blessers. You go around and the ones you interact with, you leave blessings with them and you bless them. And whether your blessings come through in writing or art or cards or nails or pants or shirts or hats or oils, whatever this is that you're delivering your blessings through, it is meant to come that way through you. Now this card in my hand I'm hearing is the first one we're going to talk about. It's the last one that's to fall out. But they said here, before I talk about this one, what's at the base? The base is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles at the base says to us, you are fully equipped, capable, and able. You have all you need. You are self-sufficient. You generate the energy you need to sustain all of the life in your environment. As a side effect, the environment around you is benefited by your very presence. So some of you, this means you're supporting family members, friends. Some of you, this is a literal financial support. Most of you, this is energetic, spiritual support. Why that is more important than the financial support is something that goes back to church. Jesus said, instead of feeding them, I will teach them to become fishers of men. And then there's that world saying, feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll never go hungry again. Yes, you have that ability. You are also, ladies, this is saying you're beautiful. You're beautiful. That's for sure. Never, ever think that you're nothing, 'cause that's not for sure. Anyways, you're beautiful. That's for sure. That's the main message there. Now, the other card that came out and says is going to be our first one before all of these that fell as I was shuffling, as you watch, is the Two of Pentacles. This is saying that you have this great stable foundation for yourself. Your foundation is that Nine of Pentacles energy, but something in your physical world is about to shift. There's some change coming in. There is a change coming in with the Two of Pentacles. And I'm hearing there is an interchange for somebody. Now, which cards want to speak first? First, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. And I'm hearing the Wheel of Fortune is upright and the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is saying, by you honoring and being not protective, but guarding that which you are at your core. In other words, this is beautiful what I'm hearing. Okay. So, understand that there's no judgment here. But for someone in particular who's watching this, sexuality is what we're talking about here. It is saying for you to increase your financial and your feeling of good fortune in your life, it is time for you to not to open up so much sexually with others. In doing so, you're splitting your essence with too many. You're combining your energy with too many people who you are not attached to. And I'm hearing, yes, it's great to love and let live, and free love is fantastic and all of that. But when you're manifesting and when you are materializing and when you're working from this magic place, you want to make sure that when you engage in the sacred art of sex, that is only with somebody who is going to enhance what you are materializing. And I'm hearing for you, whoever this is, that you are having, it's purely for pleasure, which there's nothing wrong. However, what I'm hearing is it slows the turn of the Wheel of Fortune for you, because that energy is your energy is combining with their energy, because you're too open with your energy in that way. Now, for you, that's a strong message, so I hope that you receive that well. It's time for change for you. You can be, okay, I don't know what this is. We're going to see. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is... Underneath the Nine of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like, okay, so in this sense, what I'm hearing is this is you being kind of I don't want to use the word chewed out. What is it that I want to say? You're receiving the advice now that right now for you, it's better for you to be in a solitary place with your physical body. Yes, you're a highly sexual being. Yes, you're very beautiful and sensual. But now is not the time. That your Wheel of Fortune is shifting. You want to make sure that any energy you mix with is in that same vibrational pattern that you want to incorporate into your life. So, a little less one-night stands with randoms, and a little more self-satisfaction, and more, and it's not even saying that you have to abstain, but it's saying be more decisive, deliberate, and particular about whose energy you're going to mix with you right now. Now, the next message I have for someone, we have the Devil and the world, the universe is in reverse, okay? So the change in your case that is coming is that you're going to experience the temptation of a situation from the past. This is something that you had closed out or you thought was over. And I do feel romance. I feel lust with this Devil is very lusty for us. And so here we go saying there is a temptation coming up from your past. Do you want to change the cycle? Will you shut this Devil down, or will you fall for it? And I'm hearing again the phrase that came up last night in the conversation with that same young lady. You got to stand for what you believe in, or you will fall for anything. And even the world says, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. There's a saying in the streets like that. And so you have to Understand, what are you standing up for? Is this, why did you shut it down? Why was it faulty? And what is it that you were standing up for yourself, that you need to remember? That you need the reminder so you can create this shift in your physical world. This change in your physical world comes in as you confront the devil of temptation and truly shut it out. So what happens when you make a choice to change something in your life, many times what happens is it's like if there's a backlog of stuff that's already been sent to you when you had that other decision, and it keeps coming in for a while. After you've changed your mind, the old choice, the old option will continue to come in for a while. It will trickle in here, trickle in there, a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. And it keeps coming in because at any moment you can choose to go back to the way it was, or also for your evolution purposes, to continue to edify, solidify, to make a different choice, to continue to help your own consciousness, your own soul to say, yeah, we really are done with that. I've said no to it 3 times. Oh, I've got to say no one more time. No problem. I could do that. And that's how you have that breakthrough through the devil. Because in this case, this devil card is saying somebody felt really tied to this situation, felt really, really stuck to this person, this situation. And you felt like, I don't know if I can break myself free from it, but I'm just, oh my God, every time they come around, I swoon. Yeah, no. And at some point you said, I can't do this no more. I got to make a change, because even though I swoon, that I don't know what the hell I'm swooning for. They're not my energy. They're not reciprocal. I'm not receiving. I'm giving. And what I'm learning is I'm giving too much. You were feeling like you were giving too much to the situation, so you brought an end to it. So guess what? When you hear back from this person again, when you hear back from this person again, it's time to really shut it down. It's time they're going to come back around. Now, I'm also hearing for another person who is a Capricorn who's watching this, it's time. The change is going to come. That song, oh God, they put it all up in my comments. Sam Cooke, a change is going to come. That song, we're talking about that again. The change is coming. For some Capricorn who's watching this, I'm hearing you've been single for a long time. Yeah, now you're going to find something that's going to fall up in your lap. That's why this universe card here is reversed, because you're going to feel like it's fallen into your lap, and it is the world. It is everything you could have asked for. This is the sum total of what I was wishing for, and it fall up in your lap. So it's time to allow yourself to see the connection between, and allow that connection to grow, because this is a change for you, and that is for a single Capricorn in particular. Now, I have another message here that fell out. It's 3 cards. They fell face down. I don't know what they are, so let's find out together. Okay. And I heard flip them all upright. Okay. So we have the first card being the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, speaking about struggle, conflict, competition, a lot going on, talking about everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And also for somebody, this is talking about you've been dating a few different people, maybe 4 or 5. But the thing of it is, you're not taking anything serious. You're just getting to know people. I don't even feel like you're having sex with any of these people. I just feel like you're looking at your options, okay, for somebody. But for somebody else, this is talking about business, and this is talking about the competition in business. Let's see what else is coming out with this. We have the 6 of Cups, okay? So somebody here is actually, okay, 6 of Cups, nostalgia, reminiscing, childlike, inner child energy, also friendships, and this is about friendships and passions, emotions from childhood, reminiscing. Reminiscing. Oh, that was so nice when blah, blah, blah. Do you remember? Blah, 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 blah. This is what this card comes up and does. Oh, and this is also for somebody. You remembering all the problems of this past relationship. Somebody's remembering the problems of the past relationship. Somebody is looking back on how the challenges where somebody is remembering all of the challenges and the struggles that they have been through, and really like you're probably having this conversation with somebody, or you're at least thinking about it. You're looking at where you come from. You're looking at what you've been through. You're looking at all of the challenges that you've come through. Now, the last card we have with this set of three is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is time for rest and recuperation. So for somebody out there who's watching this video, it's saying you've been through so many challenges, struggles, and obstacles in the past, and you're now looking back from your place of healing. So right now you may be resting in your beautiful home, even if it's a studio, or maybe it's a 10-bedroom mini mansion like mine, or maybe it's in your car, for crying out loud. For somebody I see, literally, you're just happy that you have a car to sleep in right now. And you're thinking back on all the struggles that it took for you to get there. Now, somebody is saying, really? From a car, from a 10-bedroom mini mansion to a car? Oh, yeah. Well, yes, because everybody has a different experience and a different relation to materialism. To somebody who is living in a third world country, a one-bedroom apartment house, a little studio is, oh my God, that's all that in a bag of chips if you ain't living in a shanty. But everybody has a different level. Your 10 is a different level than everyone else's. Regardless of what your level 10 is, you're feeling it today. You're feeling your level 10 because you say, finally, I can rest. So for somebody who's been sleeping on the streets, who's been looking for a park bench or a tree or a bridge to crawl under, because people really live that way, they are finally feeling like, oh my God, I can look back and I remember that one night it was so cold, or it was so hot, or it was so dirty, or I just couldn't find a place, or I was bothered while I was trying to rest in the streets, whatever. And now I finally have my own car. I can lock the doors and be at peace and actually close my eyes and get some rest. Now for somebody else, they're saying, oh, I had so many problems as a child. My childhood was so afflicted because my parents fought a lot, and we were raised in a very competitive household with a lot of anger and violence in it, and there was drug abuse, and we lived in a neighborhood where that was like everybody's family was the same. And now I've moved so far from that. I'm so glad that I see life a different way. I've moved myself out of that energy, out of that neighborhood, out of that lifestyle. I've got my own four corners and my own four walls. I got my little studio popping, and you know what? I may not have much in it, but I have peace. I can sleep and rest in peace. And somebody said I used to have a 5-bedroom house. Now I got a 6-bedroom house, and I really love my 6-bedroom house. And let's see what I'm gonna create next. But either way, it's like you went from this challenge, and now you look back on the challenge and you say, ah, the change is here. The change is here. And so what I'm hearing for us, if you're not feeling like things are getting better at this time, this final message is also a urging of our higher selves, love source, God energy, the collective consciousness, the scientific collective mind, whatever you want to call it, fill in the blank, saying to bring a change, take and look at how far you've come from the struggle. Look at how you've moved away from the conflict. Give yourself credit for how far you've come, okay? Somebody's going to a 5-year class reunion. You're going to hook up with your old friends, and you're going to find that 4 of you have gotten into a field where your paths are connected in some way. What is this? And somebody's gonna be doing like some old school, they're gonna be doing like the wave and the robot, and y'all gonna be dancing, doing some crazy ass. I see somebody spinning on their back doing flares, and I'm like, wow, that's freaking cool. I think that's so cool. Okay, what's the message for our gentlemen today? Gentlemen, I'm hearing you're going to hear from the magical unicorns today, okay? Magical unicorn message for my gentlemen. Here we go. You got the brothers and sisters card, okay? And first thing I'm hearing before I get into what the card says is, gentlemen, pay attention to how your interaction is with your brothers and sisters of humanity, not just those that you were born with. Because remember that they are reflecting to you something within you. And some of you have some of these childhood conflict relationships with your brothers and sisters, and you've not yet come to the place of peace, but today is the day to look back at those memories of childhood conflict. And if you do not understand how you can make peace with them, whether it's actually physically with them, make peace, or make peace with the situation, make peace, Four of Swords, rest and recuperate, rest from challenge, rest from strife, is saying, you know, you can ask your higher self, the greater consciousness that loves your God, put your name, go ahead and put your name on. I'm hearing Beyonce, like, go ahead and put your name. I don't know what the hell. Anyways, but whatever name you want to put on it, I'm saying, ask for, how can I make peace with this situation? Where is the peace in this situation? Whatever is this, I feel like there's a grudge, some sort of family, like, problem, and it feels like that, where it makes me twist my face like that. Whatever it is about your family, it makes you take your face from, oh, I love you, to, and you turn ugly face. Yeah, it's not worth it. So what is it that's making you twist your face up and get real ugly about life, about somebody? Yeah, there's something in there for you to see. Ask for it. But the card says to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So how can you do that in this situation to help you find peace? This isn't about, oh, well, they're going to win if I forgive them, and if I get over it, then they win. And no, it's not like that. That's a highly egotistical, and I really don't think any of the men on my channel is like that, because my dudes are, we're on another consciousness. We are of another vibe, another tribe. So, but there is still something lingering in our consciousness, brothers. Dig it out. And I'm also hearing it will be a good idea for you to spend some time with your brothers and sisters. Is that tribe with you? Allow yourself to connect more with that. And sometimes that's, for some of you, literally, that's how you're going to see the solution to whatever that thing from the past is, okay? So that's the message for my fellas. Now for my sisters. Sisters, get the Wisdom of the Golden Path deck today. What is the message for my female viewers on my channel who are going to watch this message? I'm hearing for some of you, when you have, and this is for both brothers and sisters, when you have a day that's emotionally unsteady and you just don't know what to do, and you're looking and your heart is yearning for some information, some interaction, some love, you know, go to this channel and scroll through my videos until one sticks out. You see how one card stuck out? Until one sticks out in your awareness. It says, watch me, I'm the one you want to see. And it says that because something in that, and I'm hearing, make sure you don't worry about what date it was recorded. It could be 15 years old, even though there's none that old on this channel, but blah, blah, blah. I was still dealing with my own taboos at that time. Doesn't matter how old it is. It doesn't matter what signs it speaks about as far as zodiac signs. It does not matter if it's according to some, because sometimes I do videos on moon cycles and stuff. None of that stuff matters. What matters is which one is sticking out to you. Okay, now back to our ladies' message. Ladies, the Jade Mountain comes out. The Jade Mountain, okay, to me this is speaking right now about heart chakra energy, and this is saying to me that you have so much love in your heart that you're just, remember that here, okay, remember that no matter where you stand, that with all this love in your heart, you're radiating this energy out, and there's so much value for you in doing this. And continue to stay connected to your heart chakra, to your love energy. This is helping guide you, guidance from the yellow star. Yeah, this is helping guide you to the expansion that you want to see. This is helping you to navigate the changes, the sea of changes that are facing you at this time, as you are shifting the wheel of fortune in your favor by doing just that. I'm seeing that you are beautifully adorned with all of the adornments that bring and attract to you all that you want, all that you need, all that you appreciate. And it's because staying grounded in that heart energy, and also in your grounding in the heart energy, you let the love flow. You let love flow. So even if you're not speaking to these people that's surrounding you about, oh, I love you, I love you. You're not walking around in the grocery store just saying, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to every person you meet. I love you because you're alive. I love you because you're a human. I love you because you're in my presence. I love you because you are. I love you because why not? I love you because yes. You're not doing that, but your energy is. How's that? Your energy is. And if it's not, it can be. Now, here's the thing about the power of this. The more love you, remember, what you put out, you get back. And it's not always, as a matter of fact, more frequently than not, it does not return from the same place with which you sent it. So, ladies, to receive more of this adornment, of this beautiful love energy back to you, continue to radiate that, implant that into your world around you, that guides you, it attracts it to you. And remember, you're beautiful, that's for sure. And remember, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. Because no one will always be with you. And shit, I learned this early. Not even your parents will always be with you. Not even your children will always be with you. I learned that early too, because my grandmother lost her son, so my dad left her, right? My dad died, so my dad left me. Yeah, marriages break up. Even the marriages that don't break up, somebody dies, and they don't usually die together. So what am I saying? I'm not trying to be so glum, drab. What I am saying to you is, you've got to be good to you, because people are going to come into your experience for a reason, for a season, for a lesson, for a blessing. Yeah. And then they're going to go about their experience. Yes. But you will always be with you, whether you're in this body or in a consciousness of some other body, in some other time, some other space, some other place. It will be with you. You will be with you. You will be with you as the consciousness that you are. Okay. Woo! Now, Bubba, I see his message reminding us to play your 33 hertz into your water. Play your 33 hertz to your water. Go to, it's the website. Get your pen, get your paper. I'm going to give you the website right now. It's SZNALSKI.com. And it's their tone generator. So you can Google that. SZNALSKI.com tone generator. And set it to 33 hertz, hit the play button, and set your water in front of it. And that is one thing you can physically do to invoke the power of the energy of sound frequency. And so as you do that, then let it play to your water, drink your water. It's going to be very healing for you. It's going to regenerate new cells without cellular memory. So that means they won't have the memory of whatever ailed you before. It's going to heal you. It's going to help you. It's going to empower you. We'll allow ourselves to be empowered in many ways. The most empowering thing you can do, though, is to be in that heart chakra energy, because that's how these solutions get downloaded. You got to have an open heart chakra. You got to have an open crown to receive these types of downloads and to work and play in this type of energy. So be more deliberate and decisive and choosy about what we're experiencing, rather than just haphazardly bumping into whatever the hell comes. We can choose. Yeah, we can choose and be deliberate and co-create our experience. So that was a long general message. Let's get into our radical raffle reading. We do have new names in the bucket. Did you put your name in yet? Because if you did not buy your radical raffle reading tickets, then no, Sammy Allen, your name is not in the bucket. Honey, you have to buy a ticket. They are $1 each. That's really not expensive at all. If you buy your tickets for $1 each, then your name is in the bucket. Yeah, and not only that, you have helped to contribute to the reciprocation of the energy for all that I'm here giving to you. Okay, here we go. So, good luck, guys. Let's see who's... I'm hoping one pops out. Can one just pop out for me today? So I have to pick. I like when one flies. Come on, give me a fly. Pop out. One. One ticket, please. Oh, I got two. Ah, lovely. They're both for the same person. Love the way this works out. Got two tickets. Both of them are for the same person. So you are the one that was supposed to win, and it's doubly assured. It is edified. It is solidified. It's confirmation all over this with two tickets coming out for Carla in regards to your love life. They're both about the same subject. They're both for you. So let's see what is the message for Carla in regards to her love life right now. I'm going to pull, because two of your tickets came out, I'm going to pull one from the Journey of Love first and foremost. Okay. This one. Okay. It says Across the Waters. Interesting, my dear. I'm hearing for you that with this card, the love you're looking for is not near you right now. So in regards to your romantic love life, whatever is happening in your immediate presence is just an experience to be had. That doesn't mean just back all the way off and drop everything. It means have the experience, but there's another who's still in distance to you at this time. So now with that being said, I want to see what can Carla do to help bring this energy home to her. What is the advice for Carla to bring this energy home? Ooh, okay, here we go. Girl, these cards is trying to talk to you. This is the crystal reading deck. I got 3 of them flying out to the floor, so they are going to help us see what we need to hear. We have the clear quartz purification. We have the orpiment success. And we have the fairy stone of fertility. So what can Carla do to help bring this energy in? First off, clear your energy of other people. So if you keep thinking about, I'm hearing it, the past lovers that you keep thinking about and wondering if they're going to come back or if they're gone for good, you've got to make a decision. Do you want them to come back or not? Because you're going to find success in what you focus on. But here what I'm getting is that the focus is a little bit scattered. It's like, maybe that person will come back to me. They keep coming to my mind, but maybe I want somebody new. Okay, we've got to get lined up with one idea as far as, do you want something new or do you want the experience of the past? Because with the fertility card here and the success together here, I'm definitely seeing, yeah, materialization, things coming about for you. You are going to find the success, but the purification is in this case about being whole and not diversified, not split, not divided in your energy, not divided in your energy. Yes, not divided in your energy, pure in your energy. So I do feel for you, what's going to help you is this travel, this trip. You know which trip I'm talking about. This trip somewhere else. Yeah. And I'm definitely getting all that water energy with this fertility, this fairy stone here, because that totally looks like, it looks to me like a conch or a shell or something. It's a fairy stone, yeah? But it's appearing and showing me itself like a conch. So I'm definitely seeing some ocean energy for sure. And with the across the waters, I see you traveling across the waters. I see you being very clear in your attention. I see you giving great attention to all the success that you behold now, to all the successes you have created for yourself in the now. And I see that that is a place of great fertility. You don't even have to try to decide what type of lover and what they're going to look like and who it's going to be and all that stuff. All you got to do is purely be focused upon your success. In pure focus upon your success, the love comes in from across the waters. Okay? What else do we need to say to Carla about these messages? I feel that you've made your wish, but what I'm hearing is that what I'm being shown is the magnifying glass. As you're looking so hard, the sunlight that you radiate is burning shit up because it's too focused. Yeah? So it's time to put down the magnifying glass. In other words, stop peering. Okay. So it's not time to peer so deep into the nuances of every single person that crosses your path, wondering, is this it? Is that it? Is this it? Is that it? Instead, rather, it's time for you to know that it is coming to you. But right now, I see that the focus for you is on, to benefit you and bring this in, is on where have I had successes, and also this travel across waters. Okay. I'm going to read to you the message from this across the waters. It's card number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is a pivoting point. It's a shifting place. It's a change. It is also the number of ether, creativity. And the feeling that the love is far. The love is far. And the feeling that this love doesn't match, then the love doesn't match. So in the place of, I'm not even going to think about the love right now. I'm going to focus on my success that I have right now. Then the energy is of success. And that one, understand, you don't have to turn the wheel of love, turn the wheel of finances, turn the wheel of health. No, you turn the wheel of your heart and it spins every other cog. There is one engine driving this life of yours, and it turns all of the other wheels, there's belts attached to love, there's a belt attached to health, there's a belt attached to money. The more you focus in this place clearly of success, the more you create this success. So, again, you're in this shifting point, in a pivoting place. So, let's see here. The oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance. Take some rest. Meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Yay, I love that message for you today. Okay, guys, that is our tarot message for today. That is our radical raffle reading. You could have this experience if you put your name in the bucket and it gets pulled. Okay. Or if you pay, okay, let's see. Carla said totally, hold on a second. I got to read this. Carla said totally needed to hear that. Also, I'm going to Greece in October. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so dope. Love it. She's going to Greece. I talked about it over the wires. Ah, if you meet somebody in Greece, girl, I'm going to be swooning. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'll be back with another reading tomorrow. Get your radical raffle reading tickets in. And get your 555 one-question readings. Book your buy one, get one tarot consultations while that offer still stands. My website is LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.